Take a slow, kind breath in through the nose, feeling the air glide down to the belly, and then let it flow out in a whisper. Welcome, dear friend. Right now, wherever you sit or stand, you are held by life. There may be tight thoughts circling in the mind, questions about money, health, love, or purpose. That is all right. In this very moment, we will soften the edges of those thoughts. Close the eyes for a moment if that feels safe. Sense the gentle rise of the chest, the steady beat within. Quietly place a hand over the heart, sensing warmth between skin and skin. Whisper inside, I am safe to relax. Stay with that warmth for a few heartbeats. Notice how the shoulders ease down just a notch. Feel the jaw release its grip. Without trying to fix anything, simply allow the breath to move like a small wave. In, out, in, out. Each breath is proof that life is working. It loves you enough to breathe you even while you sleep. Let that awareness soak in. Picture your thoughts as clouds drifting across a broad summer sky, some bright, some gray. Clouds come and go. The sky stays wide and calm. That calm space inside you is always present, even when clouds gather. We visit that calm now, trusting it to hold everything we feel. If the mind brings up doubt, greet it with kindness. Tell it, sweet doubt, you are heard, and you may rest for a while. Feel how gentle words soften even doubt. The more lovingly we speak, the more lovingly the body responds. Right here, right now, whisper, life loves me. Let the words roll through the body. Notice any subtle warmth in the chest or a tiny smile touching the lips. That warmth is truth answering back. Yes, life does love you. Stay with it, letting each breath spread softness through the ribs, the belly, the legs. Allow a pause to savor this sense of being cared for. The next breath will guide us forward, and we do not need to rush. We only need to show up with open hearts, one gentle breath at a time. Thoughts are seeds, and the body is fertile soil. Plant a thorny idea, and the muscles tighten. Plant a loving idea, and the body loosens in gratitude. Notice how certain phrases can change the whole inner weather. When the mind repeats, I am stressed, the chest grows tight, the brow furrows, and even digestion slows. Yet whisper, I allow ease, and the shoulders descend. The stomach softens, and energy flows again. Words are not empty. They carry pictures, feelings, and even chemistry. Scientists tell us that fear thoughts release stress chemicals, while calm thoughts invite the body to repair. But we do not need complex science to sense this truth. We feel it when we walk into a room filled with harsh arguments. The heart speeds up. We feel it when someone offers a kind smile. The belly relaxes. The body is always listening, faithful to every sentence we speak inside. Think of your inner language as the background music of a day. If the tune is harsh and hurried, nerves fray and patience thins. If the tune is warm and steady, even challenges are met with grace. Try a simple test. Say silently, everything is going wrong. Notice the breath shorten and the spine stiffen. Now say, I can handle this step by step. Feel the breath lengthen, the shoulders spread. One phrase drains energy, the other fills the cup. Language is not just description, it is creation. With every sentence, we sculpt posture, pulse, and mood. This is why gentle words matter far more than we once thought. They ripple outward into choices, relationships, and even the opportunities we notice. Speak with care, and life mirrors that care in surprising ways. There is no blame in this truth, only power. If old habits of harsh self-talk arise, greet them softly. I see you, habit. thank you for trying to protect me. I choose kinder words now. Step by step, we become fluent in the language of healing. Every new phrase is a friendly hand we extend to the heart. Breathe in again, letting the lungs fill fully and feel the spine lengthen. It is time to welcome a phrase that carries deep magic. Whisper slowly, letting each syllable sink in. I release control and trust the universe to arrange all details for my highest good. Speak it once more, a little softer. Feel how the body responds. Releasing control does not mean giving up. It means loosening the tight fist so that help can land. Trusting the universe is like leaning into strong, loving arms that are always ready. Arrange all details reminds us that life sees farther than our eyes can reach and moves pieces we cannot even name. For my highest good is the promise that the outcome will fit our growth, our joy, our peace, including blessings we have not yet imagined. Let each part land inside. Notice where the body feels open, where it feels cautious. No need to judge. Simply breathe into those places. Say the phrase again on an exhale. Sense tension melting from the neck. Repeat it on an inhale. Feel the chest widen. The phrase is not a command to some far-off power. It is an invitation to natural order. Think of holding a puzzle piece too tightly, trying to force it into every gap. Only when we relax do we see the exact spot where it belongs. That is how life arranges details. It waits for our hand to soften. When the hand softens, guidance slides in quietly. An idea, a chance meeting, a sudden ease in timing. Keep the phrase close, like a dear friend. Speak it while brushing teeth, walking, or waiting in line. Whisper it before sleep, letting the mind drift on its gentle rhythm. If doubt arises, if the mind says, "But I need to fix this right now," pause and breathe. On the exhale, speak the phrase once more and feel the breath carry the need to fix out with it. On the inhale, let trust slide in. You may place a hand over the belly and one over the heart as you speak. This anchors the words in the body. Feel heartbeat and breath meeting under warm palms. Sense how the phrase lines up with that rhythm. It is simple, steady, and true, like the beat of life itself. Let the final words of this moment flow out softly. I release control and trust the universe to arrange all details for my highest good. Stay with the echo, sensing peace spreading like gentle light through every cell. Allow silence to cradle you for a few breaths, knowing the work has begun within. Close the eyes just for a moment and take one gentle breath. Let the chest rise like a soft wave and fall with ease. This is a space of allowing now, not doing, not solving, just allowing. Life flows not through control, but through openness. Many have been taught to push, to plan every piece, to carry the weight of the world alone. But what if the path to peace is not in carrying, but in loosening? What if softening the grip is the real strength? Inside every heart is a quiet space where life whispers. That whisper grows clearer when there's space. And space opens when we release control. Releasing control does not mean stepping away from care. It means trusting that life is wise and kind and able to arrange details better than worry can. Just as a seed does not need to control the soil or sun, it only needs to stay planted. The rest unfolds through harmony. So let's gently explore what it means to create an environment inside that allows good things to grow. Start with this image, the mind as a garden. When it's crowded with weeds of doubt, not even sunlight can touch the roots. But when we gently clear space, even a tiny seed of hope can bloom. The thoughts we water the most become the strongest. So the question is, what are we watering with our attention today? Are we watering fear? Are we watering control? Or are we choosing to water trust? This is a soft practice. Begin by sitting with a hand over the heart and another over the belly. Breathe deeply, letting the warmth of your own hands remind the body of safety. Speak gently inside. I am safe to trust. Feel how the breath responds. If part of the mind says, but I've been hurt, acknowledge it kindly. Yes, I've been through much. And now I choose a new pattern. Let that sentence settle in like a soft blanket. Take a moment now and reflect gently, not to judge, not to fix, just to notice. Ask within, where am I holding on too tightly? Where am I trying to solve what life is already handling? You might feel this as a tightness in the chest, a clenching in the jaw, or a spinning in the mind. Bring breath to that space. Inhale peace. Exhale the need to control. Whisper inside, I allow life to show me how. Now gently bring to mind one area of life where things feel stuck, just one. With softness, see if there's an image of trying to force an outcome, maybe pushing too hard, running thoughts in circles, trying to figure out every step before taking even one. Hold that image in your heart with compassion. Then bring in the phrase again. I release control and trust the universe to arrange all details for my highest good. Feel the truth of that wash through the image. Let the tightness melt. If tears come, let them come. They are the body's way of saying, thank you for softening. The beauty of life is that it needs only a small opening to work miracles. That opening is made through allowance. You do not have to know all the steps. You only need to keep your heart open enough for the next right one to appear. Now, if you are called to write, take a piece of paper and gently ask yourself, where in my life am I trying too hard to fix or force? Let the answers come without pressure. Just write what comes, even if it doesn't make sense at first. This is not about perfection. It's about honesty. Then, beside each note, softly write, I allow this to unfold. Notice how that feels in the body. This small act plants new seeds, seeds of trust, seeds of harmony. The more we create this inner space of allowing, the more clearly we hear life's guidance. When the mind quiets, the soul speaks, and its voice is never rushed. It whispers in nudges, in peace, in stillness. Let this be the space you return to again and again. Now take a look around the room, or close the eyes and sense the energy in your body. Speak inside, I am cultivating peace. Let this peace rise gently like steam from a warm cup. Trust that as you soften, life steps in. As you loosen, help arrives. As you stop gripping, grace begins. Step by step, we return to our natural state, open, trusting, and supported by something wiser than worry. Walk over to a mirror or imagine one if none is nearby. Take a moment and look into those eyes looking back, not to judge, not to fix, but simply to see. These are the eyes that have witnessed every moment of your life. They hold all your joy, all your fear, all your learning. They deserve tenderness now. Take a breath and soften the gaze. Say out loud or softly inside if it feels more comfortable. I release control and trust the universe to arrange all details for my highest good. Watch how the reflection responds. Maybe there's a shift in the eyes, a tiny movement in the mouth, a breath you didn't realize you were holding. These are signs that the message is landing. Mirror work is not about appearances, it's about presence. When we meet ourselves with love, healing begins. Every word spoken into that mirror carries vibration. The body listens, the heart listens, even the cells listen. That is how deep the message goes. You may feel silly at first. That's okay. The mind often resists what the soul craves, but stay with it. One day, you will say the words and feel something click, a warmth, a release, a recognition. That is the moment when old stories begin to fade. If tears come while doing mirror work, let them fall. Each tear is a softening. Each tear is a door opening. You are not doing anything wrong. You are simply meeting yourself, maybe for the first time in a long time. And the part of you that longed to be seen is finally being held. Try this simple practice for 3 days, then for a week, then longer. Stand before the mirror morning and evening. Place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Look into the eyes without pressure. Speak the phrase slowly, as if offering a gift. I release control and trust the universe to arrange all details for my highest good. Pause and breathe. Let it sink in. Smile, even if softly. Whisper, I love you. I'm listening now. If speaking is hard at first, that's okay. Start by simply being present. The words will come when they're ready. Presence is the most healing part. Just showing up with softness changes everything. Carry this mirror image with you throughout the day. When worry returns, picture those kind eyes. When doubt rises, feel the warmth of your own gaze. Let that become the anchor. The mirror is not just glass, it is a doorway to deeper knowing. And every time you look with love, you remind yourself, I am not alone. Life is with me. Life is for me. Life flows through me. Let that truth echo in your breath, in your steps, and in your sleep. Let it guide you like a gentle hand in the dark. You are not just learning to trust life, you are learning to trust your own reflection, and that is where true peace begins. Take a quiet breath in and gently let it go. Gratitude lives in that space between the inhale and the exhale. It's not something we have to earn or force. Gratitude is always there, waiting like sunlight behind a curtain. When we say, thank you, not just from our lips, but from our spirit, we open the curtain and let the warmth in. It's in this energy of appreciation that our trust deepens and our chosen words grow power. When we say, I release control and trust the universe to arrange all details for my highest good, it becomes even more powerful when paired with sincere gratitude. Gratitude turns our intention from a wish into a gentle knowing. Even before we see things shift on the outside, we begin to feel the shift inside. That inner shift is where real change begins. Gratitude doesn't mean we love every twist and turn of life. It means we choose to see good even while things are still unfolding. It means we are willing to see the gift, even if it's hidden. You can begin right now. Close the eyes softly and place a hand over the heart. Whisper, thank you. Say it again, slowly. Thank you. Let the words rise from the heart, not the head. Let them spill into every corner of your being. You might begin a small practice each evening. Take out a piece of paper or a little notebook. Write down 3 things that brought a moment of peace or beauty that day. They don't have to be big. Maybe a kind smile, a warm sip of tea, a moment where you caught yourself before speaking in frustration. Every time we write one down, we tell the universe, I see your gifts, I'm noticing. That noticing invites more to notice. Gratitude isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging what is good, even when the road feels long. And the more we appreciate, the more life gently arranges details in our favor. Not as a reward, but because we are finally open to receive. Let's take one more breath of gratitude now. Inhale slowly, and as you exhale, softly say, "Thank you, life." Feel that thank you echo inside. That is the energy of trust growing strong. Now imagine for a moment you are holding a small box in your hands. This is your trust box. You can place anything in it: worries, questions, what ifs, hopes, or situations that feel too big to solve. This is not for forgetting, it's for handing over, so life can do what it does best: rearrange the details with grace. Take a small piece of paper, write down one thing that's been spinning in the mind, a concern, a decision, something unresolved. Write it gently, then hold that paper between your palms and whisper, "I release control and trust the universe to arrange all details for my highest good." Fold it softly and place it into your trust box, or a drawer or journal, any space that feels sacred. This is a symbol, a reminder that you are not alone, that life is working with you. You may choose to do this as a weekly ritual, light a candle if that feels right, or simply sit in silence, breathe, write, release, and let the peace arrive. You will notice something beautiful. Once you've handed it over, solutions often come when you least expect. Answers arrive without pressure. The path unfolds, not through force, but through alignment. Let this ritual be your way of saying, "I am not here to carry it all. I am here to live with ease." And now that trust has been planted in your heart, let's make it part of your daily rhythm. Gentle affirmations can be like little songs we hum through the day, quiet reminders that we are supported and loved. You don't need long phrases or special places. You just need the willingness to speak to yourself with love. When you wake up in the morning, before touching the phone or stepping out of bed, softly say, "Today I walk in trust. I allow life to guide me." Let those words float through your room like morning light. When brushing your teeth, look into your reflection and whisper, "All is well. I trust the timing of my life." During a walk or while preparing a meal, repeat silently, "Every detail is falling into place for my highest good." These are not just words, they are pathways. Each one is like a stepping stone through uncertainty. Some days you may forget. That's okay. The moment you remember, simply return. No guilt, no judgment, just return with kindness. That's how new patterns are made, with love, not with force. You can even link affirmations to breath. Inhale, "I receive." Exhale, "I trust." Let that be a rhythm throughout your day. The breath itself becomes the reminder. Life becomes the practice. There is no race here, no rush. The only goal is to speak to yourself with compassion and to let life meet you there. In moments when you feel a gentle tug to take a step, a nudge to call someone, to take a walk, to pause and rest, listen to it. That is how the universe answers. It often doesn't shout, it whispers. And we hear it best when we're no longer trying to force the outcome. Let's talk about inspired action. Trust does not mean we do nothing. It means we stop pushing from fear and start responding to guidance. You might suddenly feel drawn to read a certain book, or you may meet someone new, seemingly by chance, or maybe you feel a quiet sense of peace where there was once tension. These are signs that the universe is arranging things. The more you soften into trust, the more clearly you feel when it's time to act. And those actions feel different. They feel like flowing with the river, not swimming upstream. They don't exhaust you, they lift you. You may not always know why you're being led to a certain step, but you will feel the peace that comes with it. That is the difference between action from control and action from alignment. One comes from fear, the other from faith. And you, dear soul, are learning to act from faith. Let that be your compass now. And so we arrive here, in this space of softness and strength, We've spoken gently to the parts that have worked so hard to figure it all out. We've let the body feel what it means to let go, even for a breath. We've called in new language, the kind that heals instead of hurries. We've honored trust, not as a vague idea, but as a lived experience. The universe is always listening, always arranging, not just for some, but for you, not because you did everything right, but because you are worthy of peace, worthy of ease, worthy of love, right here, right now. So as this moment comes to a close, let's say the phrase one more time, from a place of knowing, I release control and trust the universe to arrange all details for my highest good. Say it slowly. Let it echo. Let it become a lullaby for your nervous system, a compass for your day, a blanket for your soul. And let this final truth settle deep in your heart. Life loves you. Life supports you. Life knows the way. And now, so do you. Take the next step gently. Speak kindly. Trust fully. You are so deeply loved.